Et y'a Kakachi, j'espère que vous allez bien, on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une nouvelle vidéo sur le jeu Genshin Impact. Aujourd'hui, petit let's play tranquille, donc c'est le premier sur la chaîne, il y en aura d'autres. Donc aujourd'hui on est parti sur une quête d'histoire, Shogun Raiden. Donc ce sera un Imperatrix Umbrosa, donc c'est l'acte 2, parce que l'acte 1, je l'ai fait il y a longtemps. Donc du coup ce sera l'acte 2, il sera divisé en deux vidéos, la première la voici, la deuxième elle arrivera demain ou après-demain. Voilà. Donc voilà, j'espère que la vidéo va vous plaire. C'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à liker, commenter, vous abonner, ça fait toujours plaisir. Et on se retrouve tout de suite à la fin du gameplay. Bon visionnage.
They're attacking the sacred sakura! Stop them! Keep back!
Don't get frostbite.
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Cameo Commission needed help! Come on, Traveler, you can take them!
Torn to oblivion!
Shogun? Wait,
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the
okay, sounds more like it. You sure made short work of them! That was amazing!
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. Since then, every time I encounter...
Makes sense. You must get super...
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external... I considered this matter worthy of my attention. If the Shogun, rather than I, were to discover them...
Why?
Precisely. According to the rules I but rift hounds attacking the sacred sakura...
A disaster?
Yes. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and... That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. But an excess of caution is not on...
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, from the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more...
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace. Oh yeah, after we've dealt with the monster... This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yash...
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead people? But why would they appear?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops...
What happened here? Could you...
Who are you? What are you doing? Run quick while you still can! The monsters will... We will defend Inazuma. Until... You don't know? Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. Every last trace of humanity's existence.
But... Look! None of that seems to be going...
Not right now. But they'll be back. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one... I don't know how long we can hold out for. But...
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's... the Shogun? You're back. Please, we beg you. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can
Calm down. The war you speak...
Over. But...
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush. There are no monsters. Nor is there...
What? But how? Just moment. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eye.
Hey, calm down.
I think I understand. Yes, we were right to Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all...
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw, the sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in an entity formed with strong filth. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed.
So the memories of the ones that died are all...
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. But my friend, Kitsune Saigu, reassured me. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it...
So... Inazuma...
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of... I never had the chance to see her one last time. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated...
Hey...
Yes. For the longest time, all my martial might was in vain. Though I could call... But... after my clash with human ambition, when I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation moving forward inevitably invites further loss. Just think of that soldier. Despite all those who sacrificed themselves back then, as Inazuma's god, it is warriors of the past who spilled your blood. I will never forget you. And
He's taking all this pretty hard.
come on.
There are a load of Rift Hounds here, too!
Leave them to me. Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and...
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply... Although I have some understanding of the situation already, I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying...
makes sense. Spoken like a... The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Furuyama?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you...
Fighting a battle in a distant land?
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master, though blind. Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a gift. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the currency. After all,
What should we do? Oh, yeah. Shit.
I see. So, most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. And now the Almighty Shogun is here. I imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. People flee out of a desire to live on. And the desire to... But me, I have no such thoughts. Shogun often speaks to me about just listening to her stories. One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have
Perhaps.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to... Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling. The Almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. One moment, I'll just... I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens.
Can't see a tea set.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll...
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No. Your humble servant implores you.
This place is... complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your... Leave it to us.
But... Well, okay. I never thought... I can't decide whether it's a final regret, or...
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
It's the Traveler. And the Almighty How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, Almighty Shogun. Oh, and...
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually...
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the Almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure...
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The Almighty...
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for, he may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns. But he always acted as if he was... The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality.
You and Makoto had pretty different views.
Indeed we did. It was, in her eyes, the most precious things in this world. They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw it now. It seems like she was right.
Wow.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her, an ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new and...
That's, quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't... I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of... Yes, it does. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on it, but now I no longer cling to what was lost.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your excellencies.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of—
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Or perhaps the ley line.
So we won't get— We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. Well, this chance won't come often, and we do. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problem. The tea is ready. Please give— So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not— You're right. But the things we've seen today, I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably light-hearted. But now, the events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune.
She died in that disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was— At this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to— Yes. It was too— She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point. So all I could do— It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the— It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity.
That's—
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know. That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect with the help of the sacred Sakura's power.
This is all really hard to understand.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, and it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle—
Sister? You mean to say that she was somehow involved in—
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, and also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma, so I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, boy. Both of you have—
With this last cup of tea? Thank you, Destiny. Forgive—
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Apron outside to dry? Boba, get them! Race you! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Once again, please leave.
Hey! Are you...
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best. Shine down! There is no...
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Shine down! Now you shall perish! Transcend all constraints.
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a... We'll deal with them. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too! Are you injured, Your Excellency? We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men! They're coming back for more! Let's get them!
Don't!
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger...
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks...
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means if the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment...
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've... Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has... This hope is the light that will guide us out.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I feel much...
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few rift... Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely return...
Well, what are you guys...
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face...
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we... But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us, no matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma.
Oh, thank you all very much. I should not have left it this late to make this
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt you. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that...
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. The result being that in the centuries, you could take the view that whatever I say to them is mean, but even so, they are due a resolution.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years late...
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto and can never become the person she was, I still... Yes, they are. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take, no matter how long it takes. I am committed to bringing this to fruition. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this...
Alrighty then, let's move on. It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her... She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up. What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... It looks like... the situation... No need. I need to go to the cave.
Why? What's in there?
A battleground.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
We're finally here.
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
This is a place I once sealed off with my own. It looked.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Where are we Whoa. This place... Look, it's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice!
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the truth. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must...
Wait! Are you,
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting, as she indicates. Once I started entertaining, but inside a realm of consciousness, I exist. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not the Hei's showdown with the Shogun?
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No, I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty. It inherits A's pain. Every action undertaken is for this determination, courage, love. Only rules shall remain constant for each. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A! In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni Maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Illusion shattered! Weak. Strike dead! Shine down! The eye sweeps the land! Inferior! Torn to oblivion! The pitying sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Absurd! This world, a fleeting shadow. Be gone! Inazuma shines eternal! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Shine down! Insolent! Evasion is futile. Shall perish! There is no escape! Pathetic. This ends now. Transcend all constraints. Shine down! The eye sweeps the land. There is no escape! Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Shine down! There is no escape! Evasion is futile. Only emptiness awaits.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any—
Then, does that mean this is gonna be
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. And Ina's— This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how— 500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices. It is about time that I learned to trust them. I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle, I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day, during my absence, I place everything—
But this means—
Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still! Right? Also, A can be pretty— What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could have— Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last— Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win— Well, whatever, we can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there! Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore! Okay, well, first things first, we gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice, don't fail Paimon now! Okay, maybe. Oh, you're right. Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm playing thingies more than we do, but there's no one—
Someone's not in the best of moods. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
I've had final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new.
Et voilà, j'espère que ce let's play vous aura plu. N'hésitez pas à me dire en commentaire ce que vous en avez pensé, que ce soit du let's play ou de la vidéo en commentaire. Si la vidéo vous a plu, n'hésitez pas à liker, commenter, à partager et à vous abonner, ça fait plaisir et ça montre que vous aimez les let's play ou les vidéos et comme ça m'encourage à en faire. Mon Discord est en description si vous voulez discuter entre vous, différents jeux, etc. Il y a pas mal de salons, donc n'hésitez pas, il est en description. Sur ce, on se retrouve dans une prochaine vidéo. Bye tout le monde!